Hey there, how are you? So, I am back again with another message for all of you. Something all of you need to pay attention to. The message is just that you cannot stop. You cannot stop, you should not stop, and there is no option for you to stop right now. And this message has a lot of layers, once again, for you to uncover and get deeper into in order to finally grasp the complete message. Now, when Divine is saying that you cannot stop, you should not stop, it means that you should not stop with your life. Even if your counterpart is not with you, even if you don't see any change happening or coming in anytime soon, even if there are hundreds and thousands of difficulties, challenges, and problems standing in front of you, you cannot stop. You should not stop. There's no option for you to stop. Now, stopping or going on has nothing to do with what is going to happen on this journey, because even if you detach yourself, even if you choose a new direction for a while, everything that is supposed to happen, all the karmic changes, good or bad, positive or negative, are going to continue to happen no matter who likes it or dislikes it on your journey. Okay, so this is something that is outside of your control, right? You should not stop doing what you can in your life to create better. That's what Divine means with this message. You should not stop moving forward. You should not stop yourself from smiling, from being happy, from living a fulfilling life. And again, there's another point. This does not mean that Divine is telling you to go and choose another person over your counterpart. This is where you need to pay some real attention to this message. Divine isn't telling anyone to find another person and get settled, especially when there are issues you have within your own self, coming from your conditioning, programming, and upbringing. You need to resolve first and foremost. That is why you have this separation going on. That's why there is this challenge standing in front of you right now. Many of the times you feel like that if things are not working out here, let me just go, get married, get into another relationship, seek romance, and get settled. But the problem is, if you go into that direction or make that choice with the same issues you have right now that you haven't worked on, you think you'll be able to move forward in your life. And here, what Divine is trying to say is that you should not stop yourself from moving forward. How will you move forward when you haven't even cleared the garbage you carry within yourself? That which makes you feel like you want a person or someone else for you to be happy, feel fulfilled, and secure. This is the lesson here. Divine is not telling you to, sit in one corner, feel lonely and cry. Divine is telling you to go out and live your life by all means, but work on yourself. Focus on these issues you need to resolve and get going. That's what Divine is saying. Divine is telling you to go chase that dream, work on that hobby, get back to that long lost talent you had, pick up that business file you left out or that project you abandoned. But it should be of a higher value. It should be of something that brings freedom and fulfillment and real happiness, not just in your own life but into the lives of others. That's what Divine is trying to direct you all towards, not again towards another unworthy person or toxic relationship you might want to get into because this journey is getting difficult or burdensome or troublesome. This is where a lot of people make mistake. This separation is given to you so that you can resolve these issues you've got because of the programming and the conditioning and everything that we absorbed growing up all these years. This is the time for you to realize yourself and unchain yourself from these shackles and these constraints people had put onto you or have imposed onto you. Maybe the society did it, but now it's your job to break those barriers and fly free. That's what Divine is telling you all to do. And then you might think that Divine is saying you to just move on with another person. No. You can if you want to. Well, I'm not saying that, and that's something I'm not going to even get into right now because that was not the message. So I'm not going to say anything on that. I'm just going to say you have to first ask yourself, why do you even want to get into another relationship with another person? What's the reason behind it? What it is that makes you feel like you need one? Is it need? Is it want? Is it desire? Is it something you feel tempted to do or compelled to do? What is it? Ask these questions to yourself first, and then be honest with the answers you receive from your own self. That's the work you need to do. Divine is not by any means telling anyone to live helplessly or hopelessly or feel like that, because you haven't came here to be a crybaby or live like a crybaby. You're not a victim of your circumstances, and don't even think like you are. That is what Divine is telling you to stop doing and get going with your life. When Divine is saying do not stop, it's saying do not stop from moving forward. It's saying do not stop yourself from smiling and feeling happy. Do not stop yourself from living your life like the way you always wanted. You always wanted to be free. You always wanted to be happy. You always wanted to do something purposeful in your life, something big, something really big. So do it. Do it right now. Take the challenge and do it. That's what Divine is saying. So don't get the message twisted. Do not stop learning. Do not stop growing. Do not stop evolving. Do not stop lifting yourself and others up. Do not stop empowering yourself and others up. Do not stop speaking the truth. Do not stop fighting for the truth and for the right cause. Do not stop from feeling confident, sufficient and independent. Don't do that. Now, because there is a fear of losing out on something, because you feel like you're missing something, you might do something you'd regret later. Don't do that. Get the message clear, dear. Okay? Think about it. Reflect on it. Tap into your intuitive self to figure out what this message is trying to tell you. I'm not saying that your connection cannot work out. I'm not at all saying that you should be pessimistic about your connection or things like that. Again, don't get the message twisted. All Divine is saying that don't put the key of your happiness in your counterpart's pocket. Live your life. Don't stop doing that. Free yourself from burdens, from worries, from trauma, from negativity, from pessimism or things like that. Be happy, be positive, be constructive and be productive. Okay, this is the message all of you needed, or most of you need right now. Many of you need this message right now because you feel stuck. You feel as if there's no way out for you. You feel as if you cannot find happiness. You'll never be happy. That's not true. You can be happy right here, right now. It's just a matter of a shift that needs to take place within you, in your thought process, and some decisions you're making right now. That's it. Do it. You can do it. It might feel difficult at first, for sure, but with time, with practice, with patience, it'll all make sense and it'll work out. So don't stress yourself unnecessarily. Don't burden yourself with worries, with fears, with doubts, apprehensions, dilemmas, or confusion. Look at what you have got in front of yourself, pick that up, and do what's the best thing you can with that one thing, with that one choice, with that one project, with that one idea, that thought, or anything that's in front of you. That is what you got to be doing. Getting my point? And The best thing is finding and fulfilling your purpose again. Because if you lack in doing that, if you ignore that, or if you take that for granted, I'm sorry to tell you, you're just making your own journey extremely difficult, and it will remain like that until and unless you finally step up and do something about your issues and this thing, this big problem, this challenge that is in front of you. If you're not working on your purpose, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing here, I'm sorry to tell you, I cannot see any positive outcome for you. I do not see any positive outcomes for you. Those who are not working on their purpose, or those who are choosing to not work on their purpose for any reason, XYZ. It doesn't matter how small of a step you take towards that beautiful dream of yours or your purpose. It has to be done. It should be done. It should be started. One fine day, you'll reach there. One fine day, you'll get the momentum, the pace you want. But for that to happen, you'd have to start from somewhere. So start from where you are. Start with study, research, connecting, networking. Again, it depends on your personal preferences and what it is you're supposed to be doing. Just get going. Get started. That's what I'm saying. Don't hold yourself or restrict yourself from living a fulfilling, satisfactory, amazing life just because your counterpart is choosing not to be with you. That's not a cause, that's not a reason for you to be unhappy for life. That's what Divine is saying, okay? So these were the few messages. If you have any doubts or questions, you can bring them down in the comment section below and we'll see to it what can be done about that. So for now, that's all. This was your message for today. I hope that you enjoyed listening to me and it brought you the clarity and the insights you needed. If so, do let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, do not hesitate to follow through with the link given in the description box below if you'd like to contribute, donate, or just show your love and appreciation for the wonderful work we are doing here. If any of you are interested in taking a personal reading, do contact me or consult with me through way of my given email address provided in the description box below. That's all. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.